Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Dance floor, 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 dance floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Let's go, lose control, slip and slide on the dance floor. Dance floor, 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 dance floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. A lot of traffic.
The world's best gather here. XBL baseball starts now.
It's crushed to the moon, and we're tied.
He picks it up on the second, over to first in time for the double play that ends the inning.
That's gone.
Oh my, oh my, oh my.
Trying to repeat.
It's good!
To the pen! This game is over!
Oh! Crushed! Left field! Off the pole!
Domingo Bell, deep right center field, carrying, and it's gone!
That was hit hard.
on, belts into deep left field. Is this baby gone? A grand slam!
Champion! The AAA World Series is over! What a line shot!
I can't believe my eyes.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of this week's Match of the Week here in the XBL. We've got XGODS, Unicorn, and Snowbird facing off here tonight in a huge matchup, and I'm joined by the great mystery man. Mist, how are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm getting an echo on you, Ox. Probably on both of us.
I'm not hearing it. Did you mute the internet?
Oh, you know what? It's my bad. Give me a sec. Okay, all good. Yeah, yeah, exciting matchup here, Ox. This was kind of one of those series that from the very beginning we thought as the season wears. This was originally, I think, supposed to be the last match of the season. Got moved
Yeah, I
forward
got
a
swapped
little
with Zlatonomo, and I had to swap them. So a bit of an impromptu move up here, and we apologize for the delay tonight. We had some issues on the production side. But, without further ado, we are ready to get this match of the week kicked off finally, so bear with us. And, Miss, talk a little bit about the art of the Arsenal tonight with these two pitchers, these two opponents.
Yeah, kind of interesting because Unicorn runs kind of a standard XBL arsenals. He's always got the triangle to start with, which is the four-seam fastball, the curveball, and the changeup, and then he's got a few other pitches chucked in there. That's pretty normal. Snowbird tends to run some interesting arsenals that you might see in other leagues or possibly in Double A. There's actually quite a few down there even now. But there are arsenals you wouldn't typically see even in Triple A. Some people can hit those really well, others really can't. I quite frankly don't like seeing those arsenals, but
Yeah,
some people can
it's
really
definitely a
heat
bit
me up.
unorthodox, where Unicorn is a lot more traditional as far as arsenals go, but Snowbird, she makes it work, like you said. It can be tough against, she got me this season, so I know firsthand.
Yeah.
Those goofy arsenals can be effective. And like the keys say, she's got to be Snowbird at the plate. She's got to hit the ball. She's coming in averaging 8 runs a game, I believe you said, where Unicorn's only averaging about 4 a game, but Unicorn also only gives up 4 a game. So Uni's the stronger pitcher of the two, Snowbird the stronger batter of the two. So it's a real clash of each player's strong suits here tonight.
Yeah, those offensive numbers are actually reversed, but because Snowbird's a rookie, I think you can kind of chuck out a lot of the you can kind of chuck out a lot of those stats because a lot of them are kind of they don't really mean much because it's more just getting used to the league. Uni is playing really hot right now, and then like you kind of added that third bullet point, which is the playoffs. What do you have to say about that?
Well, at this moment in time, Snowbird is right there on the outside looking in, a lot like Alabama Crimson Tide are today. They're on the outside of that playoff cutoff line and needing some victories here tonight in the worst way against God's Unicorn, who's sitting comfortably above that cutoff line in the playoffs. But, as we all know, every spot in the seeding can come down to 1 or 2 games and 1 or 2 results as the course of the season goes by. Unicorn with a huge sweep of the Flash today, putting the league on notice with that. But, he's kind of comfortable where he's at now, knowing he's clinched a playoff spot, I believe, with only 2 weeks here to go. And Snowbird needs every win she can get. So these games are huge for Snow. And we've also got the reigning AAA champion against Unicorn, who is a former AA champion and AAA semifinalist. So, a little bit of history there, and just a real spicy matchup tonight. A lot on the line for Snowbird, especially.
Yeah, let's rock and roll here. I feel good about this.
Yeah, good luck to both players. We'll let them know It's time to get rolling here. And we apologize again for the delay and the technical difficulties. Bear with us, but Miss and I will let the players know. Let's have a good couple of games.
unique ballpark. It's kind of a love or hate ballpark. Not quite as much as Shaka, but I would say sort of similar.
And they can't hear us.
Baseball fans, welcome back to Parque Hardinero. It's time for some baseball.
Can you hear us?
Now batting.
Okay.
The
Doesn't need to show game,
number
just need the
2.
graphics. There's Padre July out there. There we go.
Father July.
Father July is in the chat. The Uni is working on getting the video here for us.
Uni's got to produce and play tonight. Tough challenge of multitasking. You have to bear with us. And there we go. Now we have the game screen as Uni's burning up some sub clock already here.
Take it away, Alex.
Yeah, as we get going here, Johan Santana is going to have his work cut out for him. Shout out to Uni once again for producing and playing. We finally got everything good to go here.
And see, he's already he knows you can't throw a bad changeup in there. But he gets by happenstance the base rounder, so that's a big
number
out.
23.
Yeah, he was fortunate to get a swing and a miss on the changeup, and then was blowing some smoke right by Snowbird here early.
That's a
hit ball.
That was bad.
Number 19.
A weak two-seam to Snowbird is not a good pitch.
As you'll see Uni already doing quite often is he'll bring up that chat box and wheel it around when he thinks he makes a bad pitch, expecting the worst to happen, but that one was smooth sailing, missed 1-2-3 goose egg as we go into the bottom of the first. Uni's unscathed.
Yeah, a little bit slow out of the box with the bat, but there was a couple good swings there from Snowbird, so not a total loss.
Now Unicorn going to try to use that home field advantage here at Parquet, get some runners on, maybe hit it into the vast gaps, and he's going to show some patience here at the plate as he takes 2 balls early, but now the count runs 2-2. Fastball blows it right by him.
Yeah, and this is the classic Black Roses Dreadnought starting pitcher. Kara Melissa Dunyans has made at least a few all-star teams.
Chases that cutter away out of the zone, bloop for the shortstop. 2 up, 2 down.
Number 18.
Comes Buster Pose Cheese. Snowbird and Uni both utilizing the four-seamer early. A nice location there, low and away. Quickly 0-2.
Yeah, and his typical ox for new, fairly new players to the XBL level, that ego jump is pretty significant. So that four-seam fastball is going to come in handy for these players.
Yeah, especially the 100-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. It's tough for any good hitter to face against. As we're still waiting on our first hit in this ball game.
Yeah, and
steps in.
that was a reminder that misplaced changeup is not a pitch that you want to be throwing too often to the Black Roses.
Yeah, like you said, they're going to stick with the heat a lot here until one of them proves they can hit the heat. We're going to see a steady diet of fastballs, and off speed in the zone is just going to bail either one of them out. But that curveball a little bit inside off the plate gets Snowbird swinging for strike 3, and now it's 2 up, 2 down Santana. Off speed in the zone, and Snowbird crushes it.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 91.
First hit of the ball game with 2 outs. Runner on first now. Uni again with the fastball up and inside. It's a swing and a foul. That one's going to squeak up the middle, missed.
Yeah, wow, a little dribbler, 2 outs. But nonetheless, a couple on, something into the gap here for Dirkweer would be incredible. This is where if you're Uni, you cannot make a mistake. Oh, and that was sort of a mistake pitch, but he got away with it.
Third baseman, number 13. Strike. That's a strike. No, fast look.
There, Ox.
First baseman, number 47.
Ox might have dropped off first.
Sorry, I'm back. I'm back.
There he is.
Great job there by Uni getting out of trouble after giving up the blue hit. 2 out, 2 on, worked his way out of trouble, but we see him chasing out of the zone here in the bottom half as Snow also making quick work on the mound.
Yeah, I think Uni pulling double duty has affected him here. A little bit of a slow start, which is not the end of the world, except that now you've got a locked-in Melissa Dunions, which makes that fastball even more difficult. So this is a good time for Snowbird to look to take advantage. We know Melissa Dunions can hit.
You know, Santana has also become locked in, so both starting pitchers out the gate having a lot of success early.
Yeah, if you lay down bets in the XBL casino, XBL dollars only, of course, but the under is suddenly looking pretty good here. Even just from this small sample of play so far, getting those monster pitchers locked in.
Yeah, it always helps to be the one on the mound. You know, when you have that locked-in mojo, you feel like you have a lot more room for error, and a little bit overpowering on the hitter is Unicorn getting Snowbird to chase out of the zone now. Weak contact ground out, and he's worked his way to 3 zeros on the mound. Going to try to get something going here at the plate.
Yeah, and sometimes, Ox, the worst... A big park like this can be even worse when you're constantly fighting against locked-in pitchers and such, where it gets difficult to even challenge those deep walls.
Yeah, and you also find on Unicorn's batting order, there's not a lot of pop 1 through 9. He's only got a few guys who can really punish you deep. Many other players are like this one here, the shortstop. A lot of speed, which can hurt you as he works the walk, good at bat there. And now the locked-in pitcher with some pretty formidable stances, but stats, excuse me, but that's going to be a line drive double play in the threat.
Number 19.
Yeah, that's that kill double play that is so disheartening. Now that ball wasn't really hit that well, but usually that ball's absolutely smoked over there. But regardless, it's a double play.
Yeah, Unicorn had the runner in motion, so that was going to be a double play either way, I think. But
first baseman, number 8.
Both pitchers on the mound getting a lot of chases out of the zone and having their way with these hitters.
Got to be careful with O'Rourke.
Snowbird going to contact swing here with 2 outs, trying to get something going. Oh, good curveball there by Uni. I thought that was going to be strike 3, but a couple of great takes by Snow. Works the walk.
Yeah, he says you got to pitch to me, buddy. A couple good curveballs, really, but...
Yeah, I agree. That curveball smoked into left field, but Unicorn's left fielder makes his way over and easily makes the play for the second out.
Catcher, number 3.
And now Rich Holder, the catcher, will step in.
Yeah, and this is a good time to give Uni credit. His pitching has really picked up from Season 1 to Season 2 in the XBL. Oh.
That one very nearly got by the first baseman, but a good play to stop the hard hit ground ball for the third out. Yeah, Unicorn, I think, has become a much better pitcher. One of the things he does get in trouble is when he misses those locations. You see him kind of chat wheel in frustration when he does miss a spot. But for the most part, hits some really good corners on the mound and knows how to pitch people. He knows how to get you to chase. So that's an important part of it too.
Yeah, he knows what pitch to throw. It's just the execution, as you just said, can slip him from time to time.
And that's where Snowbird's going to have to capitalize, is on those mistake pitches. She's doing a good job on the mound, though, keeping the Unicorn's bats from threatening. As Unicorn again, for the second inning in a row, works a walk with a high, speedy base runner, makes his way to first base.
And Uni is one of the more dangerous batters with runners on base because you don't know. He kind of alters his cadence. You don't know if he's going to be super aggressive or just normal or exactly what he's doing up there.
That stolen base we just saw activated RBI hero for Buster Postcheese, who already has huge stats to begin with, but Buster is going to swing it one way inside for a ground ball to third. Runner moves up over to third base now with 2 outs, so Uni just a hit away from scoring our first run of the night.
Still a good play by Snow to not get confused by that runner coming right by third base and just went to first and says, let me get my second out. I can get this batter.
Yeah, that was definitely the smart play. As she's thinking about walking this hitter, Adrian Belsley, and does indeed walk him on 4 balls instead of the intentional, and now Prince Fieldham, another high stat, low speed hitter, one of the meatier hitters in this lineup. Snowbird in a bit of a jam here now, missed with 2 on and 2 out.
Huge pitch there, though. Now Uni's on the hot seat.
She's doing a great job mixing the high fastballs with low changeups. It's keeping Unicorn way off balance. That one misses badly, though, and the count runs full. Composed trade activates, changeup left over the middle, and Unicorn pushes it, and Snowbird didn't field it with either fielder. That's huge for God's Unicorn. Going to bring in 2 runs instead of 1, as the ball will roll for ages here at Parque Jardinero. So horribly timed mistake there by the Roses defense, and now Unicorn rallying as he goes the other way. Smacks a single into shallow left field, and now again 2 on and 2 out.
And I don't know the speed of these players, but that left side seems to be underwater as they move. I don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, you're right. That was like cement was glued to the cleats of those Black Roses players. They did not go anywhere for those balls. And now this one's going to bloop in front of the center fielder for another run. So now Unicorn all of a sudden with 3 runs in the frame.
And this is what I said about Uni. All of a sudden he's hitting balls on the dead corner because he smells blood.
Yeah, this is exactly the kind of inning Uni is known for. And I was about to say missed when he had a guy on third and hadn't scored yet. He'd gotten a guy to third base with 2 outs and hadn't actually gotten a hit in the inning until that clutch hit past the shortstop that rolled all the way past the left fielder. And that's really when Unicorn got going and really capitalized on that mistake. So a good job of battling by the Unicorns, and now take a 3-run lead here into the 5th inning. The Snowbirds answers with a leadoff base hit.
Snowbird just needs to stay focused. She's gotten some pitches to hit, so just, 30 is not the end of the world here.
Unicorn challenges with the fastball, but it just misses low. 2-seamer away misses as well. The count runs to 3-1. Snowbird swings at ball 4 and strikes out, swinging on strike 3.
The pitcher, number 10.
Yeah, he's doing a nice
up in the
job
zone.
of keeping those fastballs right on that edge where you can't quite tell.
Now batting, number
Onions
1.
went from locked into tense in the frame, and now Snowbird elects to lift her from the game in favor of the pinch hitter here. Going to be a double play ball to shortstop instead. And a great pitch there by Unicorn to induce the double play and end the threat. So XGODS Unicorn will take a 3-0 lead into the bottom of the 5th here. We're reaching the halfway point, and he's going to stick with the starting pitcher missed.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Santana really having his way with the Roses lineup here so far.
Yeah, you just need a couple clean half innings here if you're the Roses, because there's still tons of time.
This is one of the goofy arsenals we were talking about before the game started. Unorthodox pitching arsenal, four-seamer combined with the slider and curveball, no changeup, and just the four-seamer. As you see, that missed badly. Elite slider, probably going to be the pitch Snow leans on, you would think. And the pitcher has decent velo, but you don't see that combination very often.
Yeah, I personally would have no confidence with this, even with the elite slider. But some players, I'm thinking in the AAA, Heisman, Ricks, they could run this no problem. Snow's been doing this for a long time though, so obviously has some confidence in that awkward setup.
Yeah, I think if you locate and you sequence well, you can really be effective with any arsenal. It's just a matter of not making too many mistakes. As that fastball, I would argue it was a mistake, but she comes back with the slider, caught too much of the plate. Hit and run as Uni lines it into the outfield for a base hit. Just past the shortstop's reach. And now again, Unicorn threatening here with 2 on, 2 out.
Yeah, it's been an awfully tough game for that shortstop. I mean, you could put a cardboard cutout there and it would have made just as many plays here in this one.
No doubt about it. The Black Roses need that shortstop to make a play, and his cleats are stuck in cement out there. Just the fielding on him's got it. Yeah, look at that fielding stat. Just might be 30. Not getting anywhere on those dives.
Well, we know he's got a bat, but I mean, he should be at third base. I mean, I wouldn't put him at short.
Yeah, carrying a few too many pounds out there to be playing a position like shortstop. Guy's got to hit the gym.
Yeah, either that or he's way over age. Something's not right out there.
One thing you'll see on a lot of
playing short.
Yeah, one thing you'll see on a lot of XBL rosters is a very high fielding stat on the shortstops, and that ball is crushed by Unicorn to the wall of Jardineros. Fastball left right over the heart of the plate, and Unicorn was ready this time. It's still 2 on, 2 out. Second baseman's going to hit up the middle, high speed, going to beat it out at first, but thrown out at home. Unicorn got greedy there.
Center fielder.
Not before 4 runs came in.
Yeah, exactly. Not a bad gamble. Was pretty close to stealing a run there. He's playing with house money. Might as well go for it.
Finally, the shortstop makes a play. Oh, it wasn't Snowbirds. It was nice dive there, and a couple of hard hit outs for the Roses. It starts to build the frustration miss when you have a couple of bad innings on defense, and you come in and you try to grind at the plate, and you hit it right on the screws, right at somebody. Twice in a row there for Snowbird. As Unicorn's 7-run lead looming larger by the out.
Yeah, and it's match of the week, Hawk, so this isn't just like a normal series. You really got to stay positive here. Just try to get a little offense going, even if it's just to get you going in game 2. Because, like you said, there's some hard hit balls here. There's nothing to be overly concerned about. It's been a tough game.
Yeah, I think we were seeing some match of the week nerves here earlier, Miss. That is definitely part of it. But Unicorn doing a good job of showing some patience and then really making Snowbird pay for some of those mistake pitches when he had the runners on and had the chances to bring in some runs. It also goes worth mentioning that he's done much of his damage off of this untraditional reliever here, who's still in the game, tiring.
Yeah, and that's a good job from Unicorn, because Unicorn is actually a pretty good changeup hitter, so not having that changeup in the arsenal against him is not necessarily a terrible thing. But he's done a good job of hitting these moving pitches.
She had a lot of success the first few frames throwing that high heater at 100, and then the low changeup. Unicorn was late on the fastball way early on the change. But yeah, this pitcher here kind of limits those options. And Emilio McCann tiring, as I said, on the mound, running out of gas.
Cool. Bad swing there. Good pitch there, right at the very bottom on that curveball. It looks like it's almost a 12-6
Number 25.
curveball all of a sudden because of the tiredness.
Yeah, both these hitters here love to swing at curveballs. They can hit them well when they're located in the zone. So it's also a pitch you might be able to get them to chase because they want to hit those curveballs so often. But another nice play there by God's Unicorn's shortstop. Takes a hit away from a Black Roses hitter.
Now, wouldn't you agree, Ox, that curveball is the most difficult when you're a little bit off your game? That's a good time when you're a pitcher and you sense the other player seems to be off their game a little bit. That's when the curveball will usually trip them up.
Yeah, you know, it's almost like the curveball's the pitch you have the least amount of room for error as a hitter. You have to hit it so perfectly, not only with the reticle, but with your timing. It's almost like, you know, a fastball, you got a little more room for error as a hitter. You might not hit it perfectly, or you might not time it perfectly, but you can still get a good hit. Curveball has a lot of more moving factors. As we see, Unicorn actually smoked a curveball there on that pitch, right back up the middle, as he had great timing, great reticle placement on it.
Pitcher is really tired. Going to look for a sub here, I believe. Got to come with something else. Can't let him throw any more pitches at this point.
Maybe try putting the shortstop at pitcher. Throw a little league move in there. I mean, he surely can't play pitcher any worse than he can play short.
Yeah, that's well, from everything we've seen, that would appear to be true.
Instead, it's AC Abdenauer, starter reliever.
Yeah, and this is classic Snowbird. I can't imagine running a triangle with these stats in any of the three leagues, even AA.
Number 47.
But here we are.
Well, you know, there's a mix of, you want to have a mix of high and low velo sometimes. That's probably the thought behind it. Go with the low velo, traditional, try to get Unicorn off his game maybe a little bit.
How's that play neglector? Yeah, looking to maybe milk some curveballs on the corner. Went with fastball there.
That one gets past the shortstop again for an infield single as Unicorn now loads the bases here. He's a couple of gappers away from a mercy here, miss. Snow's got to be careful.
Yeah, but this is a type of pitcher who can get a double play.
Count runs to 2-1 now. Curveball misses high and in. Looked like a changeup high and away, and Unicorn puts a charge into it, but Arcade's going to hold it. And barely makes it into third. On the sac fly, everybody moves up one base. Wow, what a close play at third. Unicorn risking it with a slow base runner. Not going to matter, though, as the third out is made, and the lead is extended to 8-0 here as we head to the eighth.
The second baseman, Number
That was really good
99.
patience by Unicorn to wait for something. He didn't need anything he could get a hit on. He just needed something he could get a good, strong reticle on, and was able to get the sack fly. I don't know about you, Ox, but I personally am really proud when I get a sack fly. To me, it just feels good, like I did the job.
Well, it's a hell of a lot better of a feeling than hitting a double play with the bases loaded, but wow. There's the Snowbird we've grown to know as she smokes one deep to parquet. Would have been out of most stadiums, definitely would have been out of Founders, but
Number 11.
Parquet and Jardineros holds it in here for a leadoff double. That was absolutely ripped. I bet Snowbird felt good to actually get a barrel on one and have it fall as the pinch hitter's going to dribble one to first base and move the runner
Number 2.
over to third with one out. Another hard hit ball for Snow there. She's starting to find the swing a little bit.
The left fielder. Number 23.
Yeah,
Missed Unicorn's done just a great job of getting length out of the starting pitcher. Oh, the center fielder doesn't get under it correctly, and the ball's going to go right through all the way to the deepest part of parquet.
Wow, a little bit of mystery man outfielding there as the center fielder just literally stopped right when he needed to go.
Number 12.
I think he needed to stop and kept running past the ball. Like if you don't take your thumb off the joystick sometimes at the end, your fielder can kind of keep running and not catch the ball. I'm not positive that's what. Yeah, it doesn't get under the ball at the correct angle. I'm not for sure that's what happened, but that was my first reaction was he kind of overran it with his joystick. So now Snowbird really threatening here for the first time in game one. Curveball low, gonna be dove for prematurely, and Snow thinks better of sending the runner.
That's smart. Can't get thrown out there.
He's a well-seeing eye grounder with 2 outs. Finds it up the middle for Snowbird's second run of the contest. 2 on, 2 out. Screwball misses way inside to induce the swing. And that one's going to be hit weakly to Reyes for the 3rd out.
Bit of luck there, Ox. Completely blew that pitch up, and that was an absolutely wicked entry point, and Snow had almost no choice but to swing at it.
Yeah, for most of us, a screwball with that much junk and velo is not fun to hit. And Unicorn gets a no-name type of infield hit down the third baseline there. Goes way out of the zone, but the batter had so much speed, and the Black Roses aren't known for their defense stat-wise, so third baseman had no chance on that ball. Unicorn with the leadoff base runner, but a perfectly executed pitch out by Snowbird gets the runner going, trying to pull a burning ice there, missed. Snowbird has learned from burning ice and just got caught.
Yeah, something right in the world when that runner gets caught trying to pull those monkey shines, but gotta give Snow credit there. That pitch out was completely out of the blue.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we haven't seen that in a while, and she knows Unicorn likes to run as Uni gets a perfect jump there. No chance to get him. But, there would be 2 on right now had she not picked a runner off, so.
Oh, interesting.
Uni getting greedy again here. Is Snow gonna get the runner trying to advance to third? And just like that, 2 base runners get wiped off the board for Unicorn. He's gonna get another no-name base hit though.
Yeah, we're seeing some interesting play here in this half inning.
Coach Wally needs to get the Black Roses out there fielding some grounders missed.
Yeah, and he also needs to move some of them around to positions they can actually play.
Mystery Man calling out the manager in Snowbird's dugout here tonight. To the 9th we go, 8-2 ball game. Perhaps Snowbird's bats starting to wake up here as we get geared up for game 2 here, unless Snowbird can make 6-run comeback here in the final frame. You know, Mist, even when you're getting beat, especially in game 1 of a set, you could still try to use your at-bats you have remaining to try to find your rhythm at the plate, try to get your barrel on some balls, you know, take some of the pressure off and try to have some good at-bats to carry over into game 2. And Snowbird has hit a few hard here.
She's hitting mistake pitches. You know, hasn't has chased a few pitches. But the thing is about the Black Roses is the Black Roses aren't really about the small things. So they need to really hit like gangbusters. And in this case, they really didn't swing poorly, but didn't have the greatest luck. And, you know, 2 runs is kind of tough to sell against a good player, an over 500 player like Unicorn.
Yeah, absolutely. I was surprised at how often Unicorn got Snowbird to chase out of the zone there, because you're right, she really did punish some mistake pitches there, and that's what she's known for doing. But Unicorn did a great job of inducing some chase swings often throughout game 1 here. And Snowbird did a great job of getting Unicorn to chase out of the zone too, but just Unicorn flat out hit mistake pitches better than Snowbird did, and you know, didn't throw as many mistake pitches as Snowbird did. So that ultimately leads to the win for XGODS Unicorn. And we'll take a brief break as we load in here, get ready for game 2.
Music.
All right, folks, here we go. Game 2 of the night. We're heading into Founders Field, home of the Black Roses, home of the Mystery Man. And, you know, this park is a bit quirky. It's got the shallow right field. It's got the weird right center field, but it's got the deep center and deep left field. We'll see how Park Dimensions comes into play in this one.
Yeah, beautiful night setting here at Founders. I hit a couple home runs today over into that funky right center field where there's some kind of a shack over there, and then there's an extremely small little groove that you can hit it through. We didn't see a lot of, I don't think we saw any long ball in game one, but we could see some here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just about anything can get out of that right field part if you get enough barrel on it. And, you know, I tell you, pitching the Snowbird at Founders a lot more nerve-wracking than it is at a big park like Parquet. So we'll see if Unicorn on the mound can have the kind of success he had in game one, really holding down the Black Roses bats. As this is a bit untraditional, you know, unorthodox pitching arsenal by Snow's starting pitcher here. 4-seam and a 2-seam, a slider and a curve.
Yeah, that's definitely unorthodox, though. I'm not super unfond of. I can use that lineup, or that set's actually pretty usable.
Yeah, it's a lot better than the reliever with just the three pitches that we saw in game one. This is actually the starting pitcher that gave me fits personally. So
yeah, that 2-seam means a lot on this type of arsenal.
Yeah, especially with the low or mid arm angle there, can really play off with the 4-seam.
Yeah, you can almost use that 2-seam as a changeup just to fool them enough.
That one gets by the catcher, but Unicorn not going anywhere. After a base hit, you know, 2 outs and a guy on first here with the 4-hitter stepping in. Big hitting stats here on Adrian Belsley.
I would feed the
count 3-0.
Make him hit that fastball right now.
Instead, it's going to be a curveball rolled over to second base for the 3rd out. And now Hawkenstance will lead things off here for the Roses. Number 4 starting pitcher here tonight for the Unicorns.
Uni popped it up. That location on that slider was absolutely dead corner. That's what saved Snow.
Number 23.
Ground out there on the cut fastball. I think we'll see a lot better eye in this game too by Snowbird, not having to deal with the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. But as I say that, she chases badly there.
Number 19.
Yeah.
For the ground out.
Right, but I think you're right overall. I think she doesn't mind this pitcher, even though it's a nice 5-pitch arsenal with an elite screwball, which some people will really have trouble with. This is something Snow can absolutely handle.
Unicorn doing a great job so far, though, of attacking the zone with well-located pitches. Doing a good job sequencing and getting some weak contact as Snowbird goes 1-2-3 in the second. Or in the bottom of the first, excuse me, as we head to the second. That one's crushed to right field. It's going to tail foul.
I think it's gone otherwise, though. It is gone otherwise. Second row.
Yeah, that ball wasn't hit distance-wise a crazy distance, but it definitely had enough juice to get up out of Founders. Just been unfortunate for Unicorn. It tailed to the right side of that foul pole, and instead it's 2 weak outs.
Number 4.
Yeah, like we said, Ox, anything to the right side, whether it's dead down the line or all the way over into the depths of right center is pretty much just a little pop shot.
Yeah, absolutely, and it can really it can be a game-changing type of thing where, you know, it's a close game, just one of those gets out of right field, it can flip the game on its head. But after that foul home run, with 3 weak contact outs, and Snowbird gets out of it unscathed, we stay 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Snowbird swinging 3-0 at the curveball with the jumping catch from the Unicorn second baseman. Puts her away.
Yeah, for a second I thought that might squeak by second base, but a good little jump to the side. That's such a difficult play. I almost never am able to pull that play off.
Yeah, that was a good play. You have to time it just right to get that sliding jump sideways and still get up enough to catch the ball. But
It's
Unicorn
so
doing a good
rare.
job here.
I was gonna say it's so rare when you do that. I'm really good at making dives in the infield, but jumping to the side is just really, it's hard and it's rare. So I haven't really developed that. I can jump straight up. I can dive on the ground, but that play is tough.
Yeah, you got to have an instinct for it almost. It's not one you can really have all the time to think about, but Unicorn pulled it off perfectly there, and now he's going to get a pitch to hit. Drives it back up the middle with one of his faster runners for a leadoff base hit. Just the kind of start on offense the Unicorn loves to have, get one of his fast runners on. And doing a good job here with his number 4 starting pitcher already locked in. It's Tim Linsnut. Going to dribble one to third. It's going to be a tough play. Third baseman makes the wise choice to go across the diamond to get the first out.
Yeah, I think she did have the play at first, but that was probably the right play regardless because you don't know for sure, and I'm not sure how good that third baseman's arm is.
Yeah, that ball was too weakly hit to go to second. Even if you had a really good arm at third, I think Uni makes it. Hit and run is on. Dribbled to second base, gonna have the runner stop at third, so now 2 outs. A runner on third and a bad ball hitter up the plate.
Oh, that just missed.
That looked like a bad call by the home plate ump. Count runs 2-0 to the bad ball hitter. Curveball caught some plate. The Uni pops it sky high.
Oh, that's a mistake. The plate box after getting bailed out by the ump there on a waking ball and still pops up with the bad ball hitter. That might come back to haunt the Unicorns.
Yeah, that was actually one of the pitches Uni loves to get. 2-0 curveball in the wheelhouse. He just missed it. And, personally, I love to see bad ball hitters fly out. But, yeah, hopefully Unicorn doesn't get too frustrated at leaving one on base. That was his best threat so far of the contest. But Linsnut's still doing his thing on the mound. Gets 2 quick, easy outs here to start off the third.
Yeah, just for anyone out there in chat, we've got the bad ball hater casting team here with me and Ox. Never ever use bad ball hitter. It's such a cringe trait.
Couldn't have said it better myself, mystery man. BBH stands for bad ball haters. Snowbird gets her first base hit of game 2 here with the pitcher.
Oh,
and then a perfect pitch. What a spot there by Unicorn on the mound. Freezes happenstance for strike 3 and out number 3. And we go to the 4th, still scoreless. Nice swing there by Unicorn.
Yeah, that's a great swing.
He was ready.
That was dead on the outside black. Just number 13.
Those feel good to hit when you're ready for it, and you get the reticle there, and you hit a line drive. That's a culmination of a lot of good feelings at the plate.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised at how much junk Snow's throwing, but that might be partly why. We do know Uni can catch up to that fastball at times.
That one was also hit well and hit hard out to left field on a line, but it gets too much air and hit right at the left fielder. A bit unfortunate for Unicorn, as he had a good at bat there and put a good swing on a ball over the plate, but does not get rewarded for it. So now 1 out. That one missed right over the heart of the plate. Slider. Uni just missed. This one's going to be trouble missed.
Oh, wow. Lobbed it to first base. What on earth is that shortstop?
That shortstop showed some hustle. He showed some heart right there. He backed up his teammate. Third baseman Miff. The dive.
Come on,
and the cement-footed shortstop was there to pick up his teammate and makes the play and actually saved a run there. Missed. Got the Black Roses out of the inning with
23.
that hustle by the lead-footed shortstop.
Oh, yeah, I love the positivity. Yeah, you're right, though.
And that one, not sure if it was over the shortstop's reach or if the jump was premature, but Snowbird went out of the zone and got rewarded for it there. Leadoff blooper. Three hitters steps in. This is your boy, Miss. This is the shortstop. He's been listening to what you got to say about him, and he's going to step it up this game, as you saw with the hustle play. Oh, no.
Oh, Lordy.
You hate to see the disconnect.
Oh.
We will see. We'll have to take a break, guys. Bear with us here as we will let the players decide what they want to do here about the disconnect, as we were in the middle of the fourth inning. Bear with us. We'll be right back. All right, folks, so we've discussed with the players, and since there was no score in the game and we were only in the middle of the fourth inning, both players elected to just do a clean restart. We'll just start off with the first inning, same pitchers, same matchup. We'll go 0-0 in the first inning, and just ignore the first 4 innings of this game that you just saw, because they will be moot at this point, and we're going to get a clean slate. We're going to get a day game. Maybe that'll be better, for the connection. Who knows? Night game in the first go-around. Now we got some sunlight here at Founders. And Solomon Fukumori is going to start us off with the second attempt at Game 2.
Yeah, and even though we're going to wipe that from the memory bank, let's give Snow some credit here. Not known as a pitcher, really dug in tough against the Unicorns in that broken game. but does give up a single here to lead this one off.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
Yeah,
14.
great point. She was really doing well pitching, and despite Unicorn putting some good swings on some balls, she had not given up a run yet in the ball game. Shortstop doesn't need to jump for that one, thankfully.
Catcher, number 18.
As makes a good play there, 1 out.
Yeah, Greensmith suddenly making a few plays over there. That really wasn't a bad play.
He was anxious. Oh my goodness!
No!
Unicorn with a
it hit
no
the
doubter
stoop sign.
ka-chunk.
Yikes!
That's when you know you get a ball perfect on the reticle and the timing.
Number
As
13.
Unicorn absolutely smokes that pitch, and just like that, we have our first runs of the contest. We were just talking about how good Snow had done at limiting the offense of the Unicorns through the first attempt at Game 2, and now Fukumori's having a rough start here in the restart.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Already 2
number
runs in,
47.
tense mojo, and a 4-pitch walk. Misses badly on the first pitch here to Prince, and Unicorn stays on the barrel. Lines out to right field, but man, missed Unicorn
Now batting,
coming out the
left
gate swinging
fielder,
there.
Number 54.
Yeah, his bat has come alive. Not a good sign for the Black Roses, but if you can squeeze out of here with just 2, then that's fine. Wow, it's hit well again.
Narrowly misses another extra base hit there from the bats of the Unicorns as
Number 2.
that curveball, the bottom of the zone, Uni just missed it for the 3rd out. But not before cashing in on a no-doubter home run here on Match of the Week. As Reyes takes one away from happenstance.
Number 23.
We'll see if Snow can have an early answer, but so far, 2 up and 2 down.
Coming out aggressive.
Stop. Number 19.
Linsnut was locked in at the plate, and
Oh
that one's
my.
going to be out of here as well. Missed.
Baby, that was a good pitch, too.
Greensmith, that's your boy, missed. The shortstop.
I said he's a great batter. I've never questioned that. I said he's a bench bat type, but wow, that was a good pitch and just laid into it. So we're already seeing those balls go flying out over there at right center.
Screwball inside, smoke back through the chute. And now Linsnut will go tense. I was just, before that home run, I was saying how the starting pitcher for Unicorn was locked in at the point of the disconnect, was cruising
The second baseman. Number 4.
on the verge of 4 zeros and locked in mojo. And instead, both players come out here in the restart and hit a home run in the first inning.
Yeah, and we do know SMB is a little bit funky when it comes to there's some mojo engine and there's different stuff. It just seems like some games are hitters games, some games are pitchers games, and perhaps, I mean, we've seen it just go the other way, but perhaps this is a bit of a hitter's game.
Yeah, perhaps the script has been flipped here. The script writers did not take into account a disconnect and a restart. So, just like that, the offense that we were talking about continues here as Unicorn gets 2 base hits now to open up the top of the second. We already see the starting pitcher come to bat. Nobody out here. And a lot of speed on these base pass. Unicorn going to send the runners.
Oh,
and it's going to.
wow.
Greensmith makes a great dive, but has nowhere to go. As a perfect execution there on the hit and run. Missed the pitcher getting a RBI.
Oh, good play. Good play. Didn't have the runner at third, I don't believe, but made a nice play to second base.
Yeah, that's actually a great point, Miss. I don't think Snow had to play at third, but still got a force out at second. That could be huge as now a ground ball could get her out of this inning, but not before the pitcher drives one. And that is a ground ball to third base, going to be turned at second, and just in time at first. Gets the double play, gets out of trouble, but not before the hit and run brings in 1.
Yeah, and if you make that, if you hit that, you gotta beat that ball out no matter how much you're running, your ass off, because you just Oh, that really hurts.
Now batting.
Yeah, you'd like to see a little more hustle out of the Unicorns there. Kind of lollygagging down to first. If you hit a double play ball, you got to really book it. That's why, you're a big fan of that sprinter trait.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to beat those out. There's a freaking runner on third. Run.
So does that imply if you don't have the sprinter trait, you're not actually running full speed? Like you just kind of jogging? Like only sprinters run hard.
Right. You know what I equate it to, Ox, since it's not really that realistic that you'd be a faster runner, is that how some players can really get out of that box.
Good first step. Snowbird got a base runner on. And a nice base hit, but then that one dribbled there for the second out. So now the pitcher's going to step in here with 2 outs. Runner on first. Fastball fouled away. Count runs to 1-2 to Fukumori. He's going to dribble it back to his counterpart for the third out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
That was our first scoreless frame there, missed since the restart. First 0.
Yeah, they seem to be settling in a little bit. Fukumori is back to neutral, so maybe this pitcher can get on track here.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13.
I don't think slider is Uni's favorite pitch. That and the 2-seam, I think.
Slider's the pitch he chunked out of here in the first inning.
But he didn't like it.
Oh. Well-located pitch right there. As gets the weak contact for the second
number
out.
47.
See, if Greensmith, he shows off the range right there.
There you go. Easy play.
Gets to it without a dive and makes the third out for the Black Roses defense. So now we're going to see Happenstance the leadoff batter here for the Black Roses. Start us off, and she puts a charge into this one. Not even Founders left field can hold that one, missed.
Wow.
And Snowbird is right back in this game. We are seeing some fireworks in game 2.
Yeah, known missed killer, Alessandra Happenstance just absolutely teed off there on Linska.
AAA players know the Happenstance name well. She strikes fear into the hearts of all the AAA for many seasons and struck fear into the pitcher here for the Unicorns, as that's now second home run he's given up in just 2.5 innings. Whereas in the first attempt at this game, Linsnut was cruising through this Black Roses lineup, hadn't given up much of anything.
Yeah, that was one of the keys to the game. I don't know if we actually covered it, but Snowbird power. She's hit a couple dingers here. Unfortunately, didn't have anybody on base for either of them, but it's still a good sign. Oh, that's hits. That is really it.
Is it going to go?
It is.
It does.
Wow, the cut fastball got absolutely...
It's Greensmith again, miss.
Oh, my boy. I got him going.
You have gotten Greensmith going here in game 2. With all the trash talking you did about him in game 1, he has just shown up here in game 2. His counterpart Reyes there at short makes a diving grab to take a hit away. And Snowbird Reyes going to make this play as well. With 2 quick outs after that monster home run by Snowbird, she took the lead with her 3rd home run of the contest in just 3 innings.
Yeah, I'm just happy that the Black Roses aren't in my league, and I won't be, still having them to play, because that Greensmith would be an automatic walk.
Well, his speed's surely not going to hurt you, but his bat will, as that one gets by the diving fielder for a 2-out knock. Brings up the 7-hitter, so Snowbird sending her 7th hitter to the dish in just this frame alone. And a rough inning for Unicorn, and it's going to continue as that one in the gap. And now we'll see runners at the corner. What a great swing there by Snowbird. On a really good pitch, honestly.
Oh, it was such a comfortable swing. That was an absolute sweet swing.
That one actually caught the zone, but got weak contact. Really good pitch there by Unicorn to get out of the jam. That inning could have been even worse than it actually was, but Snowbird with a 3 spot takes the lead here as we head into the top of the 4th. Uni answers with a base hit of his own, leadoff hit. And, you know, Mist, I know a lot of people like pitcher's duels, but give me a shootout any day of the week. Game 2 started off a snoozer. We decided we wanted a do-over, and we've had nothing but fireworks ever since.
Yeah, and this is a good testament. You know, you look at Snowbird's record, it isn't necessarily great, maybe 5-18 or 16 or something, but, you know, you can see why she was moved up. Just some of these sweet swings, like even your best AAA player would kill to take that kind of a swing on Ego 92.
7-21, the record for Snowbird, but as we said before the game, she's just 1 spot back of the final playoff spot. So getting a win here in Game 2 would be huge for her tournament, for her playoff life, playoff resume.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who she's fighting down there. Maybe Raider, maybe AJ.
No Name has a lot of games left.
Right.
Autonomal, there's, you know, it can go a lot of different ways, as we've seen many times in the XBL. The fight for those last few spots can get really spicy.
Oh, what a
Greensmith
play!
makes the play!
This guy!
Are you kidding me? But a big time move by Unicorn. Uni was ready for the sac fly. He was going to go if that shortstop dove for the ball, and that's exactly what he did. Greensmith got up and threw it to third, and Uni took home.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if Greensmith would have had a play at home. That's a long way to go. Boy, that was interesting.
Well, third wasn't the place to go with it. I don't think Snow meant to do that, but yeah, you're right with the weak arm. And as far as he went to get that ball, I don't know if she could have prevented the sac fly, but that's another clutch hit there by Unicorn. Brings in the runner.
The center fielder,
A great 2-out swing there as now Unicorn retakes the lead 5-4. We have got a battle on our hands.
And right now, it doesn't matter what just transpired there. This is 1 run. You have to get out of here.
Yeah, Snow is desperate for a 3rd out here in the 4th with Fukumori's. That 3-0 pitch is nowhere close.
Might need that
Unicorn still cooking here, and now the RBI hero comes to the plate. 2 on, 2 out.
Yeah, you can't let the right-hander throw here. No, you got to go.
I believe Buster here was the one who hit the home run in the first inning for the Unicorns.
Unicorn being patient here.
The ball smoked back up the middle, and it's going to lead.
And now you have to go. Ox, you got to get this pitcher out of here.
The third baseman, number 13.
I don't think she's even considering it this early in the game, despite the tired stats and the missed locations. The count runs to 3-0. She's in danger of walking in a run. And she does walk in a run. 4-pitch walk. Doesn't even challenge him with 1 strike in the bat. And now he's finally going to go to that bullpen. But not before Uni gets 3 here in the 4th and threatening for more.
A tough hitter at the plate, too. You got to come with something. Got to have something in that pen.
Now pitching, Emilio.
This inning going from bad to worse for Snowbird unless she can get out of it right here and not allow any more damage. Uni could really steal the momentum back in this game, too.
Whoa, what a pitch. Nice
job, but you know, I always preach to go to the bullpen. You never want to go too early, but when the stats start lowering, the guy gets tired, and your opponent's having a good inning,
and you're
there's always
righty
a good
on
time.
lefty, you know, it does add up. You got to pay attention to all that stuff.
Well, it's just a new arm angle, new stats, a new arsenal. A new pitcher is just such a different look than what you faced for the first 4 or 5 innings. You know, and plus the 4 free innings we saw earlier. So Uni had a good look at that pitcher for quite a while, and you know, a new arm can change everything in an instant. So you never know. Good job there by Snow getting out of trouble, but not before Uni had a great battle of his own. Down 4-3, comes away with a 6-4 lead. We're only in the bottom of the fourth missed.
Yeah, and the good news for Black Roses Nation here, as it looks like it's going to be a fly out, is that even if you had brought in that new pitcher, you would have been happy with giving up only one more run. So all is not lost here. It's only 6-4.
Yeah, that's a good point. You could have brought in the pitcher one or two batters sooner and still given up those runs. So not the worst spot to be in. 2 runs is nothing if what we've seen so far is any indication.
Yeah, as long as Greensmith doesn't get hurt, we're fine.
You know, we'll have to reach out to Splitstar. I imagine the House of Gamblers and anybody who's placed bets on this game are livid if you bet the under. And all of a sudden we went in game 2. It was, you know, halfway over. No runs had been scored. We redo the thing, and now 10 total runs have been scored. So
that's right. But if you bet the under, then you got to go by the XBL rules, which is that the players have their options. So it is tough, but it pays your money and takes your chances.
People who bet the over are ecstatic as Snowbird puts a charge into that one, but it doesn't have the distance.
First baseman, number 8.
Nice hit on the curveball there. Snowed back through the middle.
That just need a couple little dribblers here, Ox, because we know that she can bomb it.
25.
Unicorn has gone to the bullpen. Got a lot more velo in there than the starting pitcher did. But both players electing to put in their stud relievers here early in this ball game. Count runs full to do crimes. Goes with the heat again. What a play by the third baseman. Snowbird put a great swing on that ball.
Oh, can't
For
believe
sure
her
to hit.
that play. That is such a tough break if you're the Roses.
Yeah, it really is. That would have definitely been a base hit. We'd have 2 on and 1 out instead of 1 on and 2 out. Good take there to run the count 3-1. The catcher holder watches a strike. Just catch the zone. Fastball again, swung on and miss.
Couple of nice
With
pitches to
back-to-back
end that
four
at bat.
seamers.
Yeah, those were right exactly on the money, and boy, there's not a lot you can do with that.
Both players having to adjust to the 100-ish mile-an-hour four-seamer now. Seeing some more contact swings out of both players as Uni puts a good barrel on that ball.
Number
But
21.
it was a great pitch and leads to the first out here in the top of the 6th.
Shout out to a couple of our buddies here in chat. We got Too Easy, we got J Ace, a really nice new player, and of course Maz of Oz.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 14.
Not to mention Burning Ice there was fuming a little bit after the restart, seeing his money go down the drain, but he's already come to grips with it and is back in the chat cheering on his teams here.
Love to see the fans of both teams in the chat, and we of course thank you for joining us and bearing with us through the difficulties we've had here tonight, as we've got a barn burner game 2 on our hands after God's Unicorn took game 1 of this 2-game set. It really didn't end up being close, missed 8-2 final, and Unicorn was in control mostly the whole time.
Oh,
that one swung on, hit deep to right field.
It's that spot. Oh. That's the one little cranny out there that you can find a little bit of distance. So now we're back to, it's still just a 2-run game here, Ox.
Number 91.
Uni almost hit a contact swing home run.
Yeah. that's the place to do it, but he had the wrong square foot to hit it to.
Here's Emilio McCann, who's done a fantastic job since coming into this game of shutting down the Unicorn offense. And it looks like Snowbird will elect to keep McCann in the game.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, what?
And looks like we had another disconnect. Out of nowhere miss.
Wow, we might have to play the rest of this. They might have to go offline as we move to the XBL, I would think.
And now the House of Gambling in shambles once again as we await what to do with this game. 10 runs on the board. And it's going to have to end in confusion and dismay. As, you know, that's a bummer for all of us, but we'll have to take a break here as we decide what to do. Don't go anywhere. We do have the XBL AAA match of the week scheduled to come in right after this. Alright folks, well unfortunately that's going to end up doing it for us here in the XBL edition of Match of the Week after the second disconnect there in Game 2. You hate to see it. That was missed. That was such a good ball game, 6-4. Bottom 6 I think it was. We saw so much offense compared to Game 1 and compared to the first 4 innings of Game 2. You know, they end up playing 8 innings there over 2 segments, but don't get to the 9th in either one. So as we're pushing 9 o'clock Eastern here tonight, that's going to do it as we have another doubleheader in store for you right after this. But Mist, what do you think about those games?
Yeah, I'm just happy both players, you know, played well at times, hit some dingers, had some fun. You know, you don't want to come on Match of the Week and do nothing. I've been someone who's done that. I'm sure you've been someone who's done that. So the disconnects are unfortunate, but we move forward, and it's going to be a fantastic AAA matchup. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back on here with the AAA match of the week. You don't want to miss that. Spliff Star, our fellow caster and producer, going to be on the diamond tonight. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the betting tab. If you're in the Discord or new here, definitely check out the XBL website where you can make bets on the games. And have you seen any lines for tonight, Miss? What Spliff is he laying out his own odds?
I think Spliff is a favorite because of the record of Ricks, but we know Ricks is extremely dangerous. I think it's maybe not a toss up because Spliff is playing so well, but I could see Ricks even sweeping. I mean, this is a 50-50 flip of the coin, I think.
Well, either way, we'll have to keep you posted on the bets you place for Snowbird versus Unicorn because those are in limbo now. We haven't had this happen on a match of the week with betting involved, so that could change things. But you hate to see the disconnect. It was such a good game 2, and you know, nobody wanted that outcome. Players, casters, or fans, and the like. We all wanted to see that game completed. And we appreciate you sticking with us through technical difficulties, through metalhead difficulties, and streaming, you know, the works. We had it all here tonight, but we had some fun times missed, and we had some good baseball. So hopefully we can have 2 more good games for you tonight that get to play all 9 innings. And thanks for joining me. It was a good time.
Sounds good. Let's move forward. Going to be fun.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you here soon.